Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So recently I have started one MCQ series wherein I'll be providing you all the important MCQ question from your exam point of view. I hope you guys are finding it helpful. So without wasting any time, let's start with the video. So this is the part 1 wherein I'm going to discuss about the chapter number 2 of your accountancy, and the name of the chapter is change in profit sharing ratio, right? Alright, so we are starting with the simple MCQ based question. Let's start with the question number 1. Any change in the relationship of existing partners which results in the end of existing agreement and enforces making of new agreement is called. सो बेसिकली जब कभी भी जो एग्जिस्टिंग पार्टनर्स होते हैं उनकी रिलेशनशिप में अगर कोई चेंज आता है तो उससे हमारी एग्जिस्टिंग एग्रीमेंट ख़त्म हो जाता है और हमारा न्यू एग्रीमेंट बनता है. तो बेसिकली हम इसको बोलते हैं रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ अ पार्टनरशिप. सो इन दिस केस योर ऑप्शन B is the right answer, which is a reconstitution of a partnership. Let's move towards the second question. The ratio in which a partner surrender his share of a partner, right? तो जिस रेशियो में पार्टनर अपना शेयर को सरेंडर करता है, सरेंडर का मतलब है देता है, दैट मीन्स सेक्रीफाइसिंग. सो इन दिस केस योर ऑप्शन B is the right answer, which is a sacrificing ratio. Next question. The ratio in which partner receives rise. यहाँ पर था sacrificing which is surrender and here is your rise. तो जब कभी भी rise होता है, in this case your option D is the right answer, which is gaining ratio. Let's move towards the next question. Reserve and accumulated profits are transferred to partners capital account at the time of reconstitution in. तो जो हमारे रिजर्व्स एंड एक्यूमुलेटेड प्रॉफिट होते हैं उसको बेसिकली हम पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर करते हैं एट द टाइम ऑफ व्हाट? सेक्रीफाइसिंग रेशियो, गेनिंग रेशियो, ओल्ड प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो या न्यू प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो. सेक्रीफाइसिंग का वी हैव अंडरस्टूड, वो जब सरेंडर होता है तभी हम लोग करते हैं. गेनिंग का जब व्हेन देयर इज अ राइज, एंड ए ओल्ड पे तो नहीं होता. सो इन दिस केस योर ऑप्शन डी इज द राइट आंसर, विच इज न्यू प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो. Next, fifth question. Increase and decrease in the value of assets and liabilities are recorded. So basically, whenever there is a reconstitution of the firm, हमारे asset might increase and decrease, right? तो उस increase decrease को हम कहाँ record करते हैं? We record it in the account which is called revaluation account, right? Let's move towards the next slide. All right. Question number 6. In which of the following case revaluation account is debited? तो किस केस में आपका revaluation account डेबिट होता है? So for that I would like to tell you the format of revaluation account. This is the format of your revaluation account. It has debit side and credit side. So basically अगर किसी asset में decrease होगा या किसी liability में increase होगा तो वो हम कहाँ करेंगे? डेबिट साइड में रिकॉर्ड. और अगर किसी एसेट में इंक्रीज होगा या लाइबिलिटी में डिक्रीज होगा उसको हम करते हैं अपनी क्रेडिट साइड रिकॉर्ड. सो दिस इज द फॉर्मेट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. नाउ टेल मी द आंसर नंबर 6. इन केस ऑफ द फॉलोइंग रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट कब डेबिट होता है? इंक्रीज इन द वैल्यू एसेट? नो, वो तो क्रेडिट होगा. बी, डिक्रीज इन द वैल्यू ऑफ एसेट? यस. सो व्हेनेवर देयर इज अ डिक्रीज इन द वैल्यू ऑफ एसेट वी डेबिट इट. So in this case your option B is the right answer, which is decrease in the value of asset. Let's move towards the next question. In which of the following cases revaluation account is credited? I just have told you format में कब हम लोग credit करते हैं? We credit it whenever there is the decrease in the value of liability. क्योंकि वहाँ पर हम फ़ायदा रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, तो जब लाइबिलिटी में हमारा डिक्रीज होगा हमारा फ़ायदा होगा. Alright, let's move towards the next question. पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट इज क्रेडिटेड व्हेन देयर इज. आप कब पार्टनर्स के अकाउंट को क्रेडिट करोगे? सो बेसिकली ये पार्टनर्स का कैपिटल अकाउंट होता है. डेबिट साइड में हम सारे उनके खर्चे रिकॉर्ड करते हैं और क्रेडिट साइड में हम सारा फ़ायदा रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. सो बेसिकली दे आर आस्किंग उनकी पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट को कब करोगे. तो फ़ायदा क्या क्या होगा? प्रॉफिट जब उनको मिलेगा तब भी उनका फ़ायदा है, राइट? उनको जब रिजर्व मिलेगा तब भी फ़ायदा है. रिजर्व ऑफ एक्यूमुलेटेड प्रॉफिट तब भी फ़ायदा है. सो इन दिस केस योर ऑप्शन डी इज़ द राइट आंसर. लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट वन. सेक्रीफाइसिंग रेशियो का क्या फॉर्मूला होता है? सो बेसिकली योर सेक्रीफाइसिंग रेशियो का फॉर्मूला होता है योर ओल्ड रेशियो माइनस न्यू रेशियो. So this is the formula of your sacrificing ratio. So in this case your option B is the right answer. Let's move towards the next question. A and B are a partners sharing profit in the ratio of this. They decided to share future profit equally. Calculate A's gain or sacrifice. So basically, let me just explain you how you have to solve this thing. So what is the old ratio? So old ratio is the 3:2. Right? And what is your new ratio? New ratio is the 1:1. So in this case you have to calculate the A's gain or sacrifice. तो आपको क्या करना है? You have to simply apply this formula. The formula that I have told you recently, new old ratio minus new ratio. तो जब आप ओल्ड रेशियो में से न्यू रेशियो को माइनस करोगे, दिस इज हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू डू. वी जस्ट हैव टू कैलकुलेट द एज शेयर, राइट. सो राइट ए इक्वल्स टू, ए का पुराना शेयर क्या है 3/5 माइनस नया क्या है 1/2. सो व्हेन यू विल सॉल्व इट यू विल गेट योर आंसर. सो इन दिस केस योर ऑप्शन डी इज द राइट आंसर 1/10. सो उसको सेक्रीफाइस है. So let's mark our answer in the sheet. Let's move towards the next question. In case of change in profit sharing ratio, gaining partner must compensate the sacrificing partner by paying the proportional amount of what? तो जब कभी भी हमारा गेनिंग पार्टनर सेक्रीफाइसिंग पार्टनर को कंपेंसेट करता है, he always brings the share of goodwill. So in this case your option C is the right answer. Let's move towards the next slide. Question number 12. In case of change in profit sharing ratio, the accumulated profits are distributed to partners in which ratio? So basically जो भी आपके accumulated profit और reserves होते हैं, आप उनको old ratio में देते हो. So in this case your option B is the right answer. Let's move towards the next question. XYZ का जो old ratio है 5:3:2. They decided to share the future profits in the ratio 3:2:1. Workman compensation reserve appearing in the balance sheet on the date if no information is available for the same. So if there is no information available in the balance sheet like in this question, so what we are going to do, we simply distribute that in the old profit sharing ratio. क्योंकि हमें कुछ नहीं बताया गया है, तो what we assume कि वो जो सारा अमाउंट है वो हम पार्टनर्स में ओल्ड प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देंगे. So in this case your option A is the right answer. Let's move towards the last question of this slide. Profit earned by a business over the last 5 years are as follows. Alright. Based on 2 years of purchase of the last 5 years profit, value of goodwill will be. So let me tell you the formula of the goodwill to calculate the goodwill. So what you do, you basically multiply the numbers of years purchase. 2 years into your average profit. Right? So you need to calculate your average profit, and to calculate your average profit you need to add the last 5 years profit and divide it by 5. So when you will do that, you will get your average profit as 11,000. Right? You will get your average profit as 11,000. So now what you have to do, you have to multiply the 2 into your average profit. This will give you 22,000. This is the value of goodwill. So in this case your answer for is the B option, 22,000. Right? So this is how you have to solve the question based upon your goodwill. So now let's move towards the next slide. Okay. Question number 14. ABC were partners and they are sharing profit in the ratio this. They decide to share equally. On that date, the profit and loss account showed a credit balance. Instead of closing the profit and loss account, it was decided to record an adjustment entry, the change in profit sharing ratio. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to apply your sacrificing ratio formula, which is old ratio minus new ratio. When you will do that, you will get your sacrificing ratio for A, B and C. Right? What are you getting in this case? So the ratio that you will get as a sacrificing ratio is the 1/24, 4/24 and -5/24. So in this case your ratio will be 1:4:5. Right? So what you have to do, you know that C is gaining because minus sign. So whenever there is a minus sign in the sacrificing ratio, it implies कि वो person gain कर रहा है. तो जो gain कर रहा है उसका ratio कितना है? 5/24. So what you have to do, you have to simply find out the share of 5/24 जो कि हमारा C का share है जो gain कर रहा है into your profit. So when you will do that, you will get 20. So जो gain करेगा हमें उसको debit करना है. So we know that जिसमें हमारे debit है C को, उनमें से हमारा कोई एक right answer है. अब आप क्या करोगे, ये जो 20,000 है, let me just clear it, I just have this space only. So ये जो हमारा 20,000 आया था, अब हमें पता है कि जो हमारी सेक्रीफाइसिंग रेशियो आई थी वो 1:4:5 आई थी. सो ये जो पुरानी सेक्रीफाइसिंग पार्टनर है, ये हमारे 1:4 में ये 20,000 को लेंगे किससे? सी से. सो विच इज़ योर 4,000 एंड 16,000. सो इन दिस केस योर ऑप्शन बी इज़ द राइट आंसर. वाई? बिकॉज डी हमारा डेबिट हो रहा है 20,000, सी को हम 16 से क्रेडिट कर रहे हैं और ए को हम 4 से क्रेडिट कर रहे हैं. सो इन दिस केस योर ऑप्शन बी इज़ द राइट आंसर. I hope you were able to solve the question with me. So this is how you have to solve it. Now let's move towards the next question. It requires a little bit of calculation. Super profit के ऊपर based है. So average profit हमारा over the last 5 years is 60,000. हमारा जो normal commercial yield है is basically a 10% and 3 years of purchase, and this is what your net capital invested. Right? So basically your formula for super profit is average profit minus normal profit. Average profit you know how to calculate it, but for normal profit there is a formula, and the formula for normal profit is capital invested multiply by with your rate of return, which is your 10%. Right? So first of all what we need to do, we need to simply calculate your average profit and the normal profit. So let's just calculate it. Your average profit is basically, they have given in the question 60,000. So when you will calculate your normal profit, which is your capital invested 5 lakhs multiply by rate of return, this is giving you 50,000. So your normal profit is the 50,000. Now let's move towards your next step. We know that super profit is average profit minus normal profit. Average profit is the 60,000. Your normal profit is the 50,000. We just calculated it. We get a super profit as 10,000. Now your last and the final step. Your final step is to calculate the goodwill by super profit method. तो जो आपका फॉर्मूला होता है वो super profit into number of years होता है of purchase. Right? So we know that your number of years purchase is 3 and your super profit we just got it as 10,000. So multiply your 10,000 into 3. You are getting 30,000. Right? And we have the right answer in the option. That means our option C is the right answer. So I hope you got the right gist that I was trying to give you about solving these questions. You must have the knowledge about each and every formula that we use. So this is it. I hope you got to know how to solve the MCQ question based upon your chapter change in profit sharing ratio. So this was it for the part number 1. Now I'm going to upload the part number 2, which has some case study based question and several other pattern question. So make sure to watch the next video as well to have a proper understanding. So yeah, this is it for this video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.